So a couple days ago, I did a video letting you guys know why I think the Nvidia Shield TV is not worth purchasing in 2025. I think the Nvidia Shield is still a great device. It does have its place. However, I don't think it's worth the price point if you're just using it for streaming. So just to show you that I don't hate the Nvidia Shield, today's video, I'm going to give you 5 reasons why the Nvidia Shield is still worth taking a look at in 2025. New to the channel, subscribe, smash the notification bell. Let's go. Number 5, which is a simple task killer. So I've had the pleasure of reviewing a lot of streaming devices, Amazon devices, Roku devices, Android TV devices, Google TV devices, but the task killing is always sus. Now we know we have to go to the applications, we have to kill the apps individually, or we have to go in, or we have to download a piece of software specifically to kill your background tasks. Well, the Nvidia Shield TV had this built in during its first iteration, and this is a nice must-have in my opinion. Easily kill your tasks on the Nvidia Shield TV by double-clicking the circle button. You'll see all the open apps that you have. Slide down, kill them, and that's how easy it is. So like I said, number 5 is really light, but this is an overlooked feature in my opinion. Haven't seen any streaming devices implement this as effectively as the Nvidia Shield TV. So number 4 is going to be AI upscaling, and this was brought into the Nvidia Shield TV with the 2019 iteration. So both 2019 Shields have AI upscaling. So what AI upscaling is, basically it uses an AI algorithm to enhance details that sharpens your HD video. So either 1080p or 720p, sharpens it so it looks like it's closer to 4K than it actually is. The algorithm analyzes the original video content, then intelligently generates new pixels to create a higher resolution. So when this came out, this was one of the selling features of the Nvidia Shield TV, and even today you can really see the difference. So of course there's a settings for this. So where can you find it? So in order to get the AI upscaling, you need to go to your settings, AI upscaling, and select AI enhance. Now with this, you do have a couple different modes that you can go in between. You have a demo mode, which I do recommend just checking out. You can really see the difference there. You have a couple different modes. You have demo mode, which basically just shows you the difference there. You can toggle back and forth to see the quality. You also have detail enhancement, which is an AI enhance option that can be customized based on your own preference. So like I said, this still works great today. I do notice the difference, and this was one of the selling features when the 2019 Shield was released. So the next thing we're going to talk about is the Nvidia Shield TV application. Yes, there's an application that allows you to do a lot of different things on the Nvidia Shield TV. So connecting to it is pretty straightforward. You want to download the app from your app store. Make sure your phone and your Nvidia Shield TV are on the same network. And when you get into it, you'll see something that looks similar to this. On the bottom, you do have your volume controls. You can power it off. You can see your application. So if I wanted to launch Plex, I can go ahead and do that. It will go ahead and launch it on the Nvidia Shield TV, which is pretty cool. Go back home. But also on the Nvidia Shield TV, you do have a controller. So you have 3 different type of controllers. You have the swipe pad, you have a trackpad, and you have the D-pad, whichever one you preference. I'm currently on the trackpad, so if I swipe down, you can see I do have an active mouse, and it really works pretty well. As you can see there, no delay, works really amazing. One cool thing about this is that there's now a keyboard right here. So if you're in an area that needs you to input text, you can actually use the keyboard from your phone to type into the Nvidia Shield TV. So you still have your menus here. You can still double tap to get to your recent application. So this is going to function exactly like your remote. Definitely can get you out of bind, and definitely can be used as a replacement for your original remote. So check it out. This is the Nvidia Shield application. Can be downloaded for free from your app store. So let's jump into some more advanced things. Next is using your Nvidia Shield TV as a NAS or a network attached storage. So this is going to allow you to use storage on your Nvidia Shield and access that storage from your other devices. So you can pull content or drop content to your Nvidia Shield TV. Really easy to do. So let me show you how to check those settings. So if you go to your settings, all right, we're going to go down to device preference. We're going to go down to storage, and you're going to see a couple options here, guys. But what I want to make sure is on is transfer files over network. So mine's turned on, but if you click on it, you are going to see the credentials that you need to get in. So you will need the username, as you can see there. You will need a password, so this is a default password, and you will need the IP address. So once you have those turned on, you do have the information right here. We're gonna go ahead and switch over to my monitor. All right, so here we are on my monitor, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna put in that IP address into my file browser. So 192.168.1.152. Click on that. For the first time, it will ask you to put in your credentials. So for me, I would put in M3, and then I'm going to put in the default password, and then it's going to show you your internal devices on the Nvidia Shield. So if you click on the Nvidia Shield, you can see you have all the folders, guys. You have your Plex media server, you have pictures, you have other videos, music. You can create new folders. So this is going to give you the freedom to transfer content or files from your Nvidia Shield to your PC and vice versa. So this is going to open a lot of possibilities, just to be able to do a lot on the Nvidia Shield TV from an actual PC. And the last feature that makes the Nvidia Shield stand out is using your Nvidia Shield TV as a Plex media server. So the media server is going to be what manages the content. So I did a full video showing you guys how to set up Plex on your Nvidia Shield TV not too long ago. I go ahead and link that in the description. But this is one of those features that the Nvidia Shield is known for. With this, you can download the Plex application, then you can go ahead and enable the server. From there, you can do the setup just like you would on your PC. Now your Nvidia Shield becomes a server for your media content. Works pretty well in my opinion, but it's going to give you access to all your content. You can see that this is all on my Nvidia Shield TV. It's going to give you the rights to name your folders, your TV shows, everything that you would do on a normal Plex server. Nvidia Shield is going to manage it all, and it's pretty good when it comes to rendering on the file. So those were my top 5 Nvidia Shield features that makes it worth checking out in 2025. If you're in the market for Nvidia Shield TV, I'll link it in the description. Also, check out my Plex media server setup on Nvidia Shield TV. I think that's helpful if you're someone who's looking to set that up. Of course, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, smash the notification bell. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.